Set focus entertainment? Don't nod. Well, I'm nodding, so I guess that defeats the purpose of your company. Anyway. Alright, so... It's not really a spoiler. This is actually a trial, so this won't be long. Oh, do I have to actually press a button? Oh, content warning. Alright, I actually will read this. Okay, developers, you wouldn't just do this if this was not going to actually be pretty freaking dark. Here we go. It's been a while since I read a disclaimer like this. But wait, hey! I was reading that. I was gonna actually... Well, okay, well, I guess I can look back in the video and then kind of read over this. Ow. Okay, I guess they're just not gonna tell me the title. I guess I'll get to it. Once they get to the title, I guess I'll tell you what this is about. Well, whoever has this game, or actually bought this game at, like, you know, day one, then you know what game I'm playing. This is a trial period, so I don't know how long this is going to last, but hey, well, at least... Okay, yes, user agreement, no one's going to read this. Blast, what? Alright, well, I'll adjust the brightness at least. So is this going to be a performance mode, or what? Night mode? Oh, okay. Ooh. No, I definitely want to kind of keep it the same. Soundbar is pretty good. Huh, actually. That's unique. I'm gonna play in headphones. Just because I actually have headphones on. I mean, we could do home cinema and all that crap, but... No, I kind of want to see it utilize the 3D audio. Because it is on. Okay, parallax, huh? Interesting. Oh, we'll leave it on. English audio on. Subtitles definitely on. We want that movie. I believe, if you're gonna have a video game experience, if it's gonna be like a movie, no subtitles, unless it's international language, then absolutely subtitles. Okay, play the full version. All your progress in this demo is saved. After purchase, please restart the game. Oh, cool. Alright, well, I guess it won't show us the title, but hey! And also I had to actually look up the title because it's kind of a tongue twister. So, this is part 1 of Banishers Ghost of New Eden. Well, if you read the disclaimer, so you know this is going to be some dark territory because I know that his lover is dead, like she's a spirit, and she's kind of like a ghost detective. If I say a ghost detective, am I just kind of presuming too much? Man, I'm reaching. Well, anyway, her whole stick is she's with her, I guess, lover or husband. I don't know if they're husband and wife, but she's on the spectral or the spirit world while he's in the living world, and they use their abilities to help each other solve crimes, or maybe they're trying to reverse a curse. I don't know. Man, this is the dark territory. Alright, tutorial's on, auto relock is on, auto assist? I don't know. Let's leave it on. Let's just see what happens. Okay, off, video. Oh, okay, there's a graphics mode. Well, if you don't know who Don't Nod is, they're the people who did Life is Strange and games like that. Motion blur is okay. Okay, so there is a graphics mode and a performance mode, but what it isn't these days in PS5 titles, so I appreciate it. I don't mind when games do this. Okay, they're going to just teach us how to play this game. I mean, there's button mapping, but don't worry, they're going to just teach us. Alright, so since this is the demo and the trial, are they going to start us from the actual beginning, or are they going to just drop us in some kind of midpoint that we're going to see in the game later? Well, anyway, I think it's enough talking. Let's get started. There's no clever jokes in this one. Do I want normal? Or do I want hard? Or do I want story? No, I do want easy, and I want to enjoy it, but I don't want it to be, like, too difficult that I won't beat it. Yeah, I think easy is okay. Because depending on how much fun I have in this game, this might be a game I might just get eventually in the future. Alright, come on, PS5 hardware, kick in that fast and load time and get to the cutscene. I'll explain what the heck is going on. Focus Entertainment presents.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
I feel like I'm intruding an intimate moment.
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you, too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Ha!
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Antea, we need to go. I need to be.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life to the living, we say, and death to the dead. It is not so simple. Since the dawn of humanity, the dead have lingered. Dead as alive, we are complex and emotional beings. Many and tangled are the ties that bind. Since the beginning of memory, banishers have fought to sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all. To haunt or be haunted. There lies the true horror. I, Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
Oh, that's a big ball of foreshadowing.
If this is June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as white. I don't mind saying it, I'm very disappointed.
Charles wasn't lying. New Eden is cold as death. You may well be disappointed.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Looks like we're playing Antea. Hey, I'm not complaining.
I think I'm weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
I like their relationship. These two in particular, Red and Antea. Yeah, I particularly enjoyed these characters.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Yeah, I like their synergy. Their synergy in the relationship is pretty freaking pitch perfect. Voice acting top notch between these two characters. We'll see how the other ones are. But yeah. Plus the graphics are pretty great, actually. We'll see how the comeback is. But yeah, the voice acting is pretty well done, but Life is Strange voice acting, or Don't Nod's voice acting could go either way. Overall, been impressed.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Aye. As soon as he
Looks
go.
steady enough.
Quick time event. Or actually cinematic.
Watch out!
Looks like you're separated again.
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Overeager apprentices.
Yeah, that you are, well, shagging, but anyway.
I can break my way through here.
Oh, convenient. Let me just take that real quick. Oh! Convenient you have a sword. Well, I know what I'm going to call this video. And I wonder, since this is a trial, is this just going to be an hour, or am I going to be able to put, like, 2 hours in this? Because this is technically a demo. And my progress is going to save, so this is a legit walkthrough. I just won't be coming back to this anytime soon, unless this comes to PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium. Which I highly doubt. But I would actually be kind of a little shocked if it did. Then I could actually spend time with it. But I feel like this will be a while, because I think this game got released... Oh, hey, hello. Hey, are you doing some Dark Souls logic? Light attack! Heavy attack!
Down you go.
Oh, easy. Okay. There's a lock on. Are you gonna be like From Software? Can I dodge?
Everything alright down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
Well, that's what we're gonna find the mystery out, Antea. Antea. Antea? I think her name is pronounced Antea. Hello? Oh! Idle diary. Dear cousin, this farce that is New Edentown has gone on long enough. You tried all you could to make it work, to build something there. But if the words you send me are true, then by God, take your wife and your precious children, pack your belongings, and leave that ungodly place. Whoa, okay. Come to Providence and live with us. There is farm work here. And Simone and I will gladly take you until you find a place of your own. Please, I beg you, come to us. We are family, and the children will be safer here. John James, Providence, September 8th, 1694. So, obviously they died. The family that were trying to escape. Yeah, the voice acting for Antea and Red is impressive, I will admit. This is their game, and I hope they utilize them very well. But yeah, I am not disappointed with the story so far, but we need to put the time in it so I can actually give like a unbiased and kind of my own opinion about it. Hey, this is kind of God of War logic. Hold on. You're sprinting like God of War. Your attack, R1 and R2, that's God of War logic. Hey, wait a freaking minute! Oh. Okay, so that's the health. Alright, oh, it's the dodge. Good to know. I probably missed that when I was getting attacked. That's some From Software. No, not From Software. Well, I mean, a little bit, but kind of God of War. Banishers, did you take some aspect of God of War? Because I'm completely on board. That was some kind of like a little bit of From Software, but mostly God of War logic, the new one.
Ah, more wonders.
Behind you!
As easy as falling off a box.
Well, good for you.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
It does not, my dear Red. Oh yeah, definitely gonna be a fight here. Not a boss battle, but a fight here. Hey! Spirit, be gone! The power of... Well, okay. I'm not gonna finish that thought. Okay, so when the vanish gauge is full, press the X to banish your target.
Time to leave for good.
I mean, yeah. Banish you! Fatality of banishing. Oh, they're very efficient in their work of banishing. I feel like I should have done some puns with banishment, but there's not a lot of puns for banishment. There's no freaking way I can think of that. Alright, so this spectral dust, letter, and all these crafting components are going to be important. I know they are. And I appreciate crafting. When you do crafting right, like, I guess Far Cry 3, and I know, Far Cry 3 got knowledge. Hey, what's up with this? Charge attack. Oh, level 4. They're actually a legit threat. Could just drink my problems away. Finish you! To the Shadow Realm. Hope my Yu-Gi-Oh fans enjoyed that I bashed you to the Shadow Realm. I had to do it once. I mean, come on. This game kind of set that joke up. Anyway.
That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
I feel like we should call him Charles Dickens. No, too easy. Too easy joke.
Empty
Yeah.
docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Are the town selectmen sitting on their arses?
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching. If you're up for it.
Always.
Yeah, I bet he is very appreciative of after-school teachings. That means he shagged her. Oh, sorry. Let me be appropriate. He had sex with his teacher. I mean, what other thing can I say? They shagged. They banged. They made love. They had sex. The list goes on. They did the D. Do I need to go on? Anyway, okay. It's been days since we ate. Each day the town empties further. Folk would sooner risk the cold than stay. Well, I mean, it's a ghost town. I mean, they would probably leave. The minister said help was on its way. Sure, but I do not know how much time we have left, or how much time before the next sickness takes us all. Are you guys in the era of the Black Plague? No, I don't know in this time here. Anyway, I shall entrust my neighbor with this letter in the hope that it will reach you. If nothing changes, I'll try to cross the woods myself. Obviously, you did not make it. I hear folks assemble, I guess, bands. What does that say, bands? Yep, bands. The better to safely brave the wilderness. May God help us. Sarah. Sarah is dead. Everybody
People
who's
seem
right...
desperate to flee town. Stay on your guard.
Yeah, that means...
They were leaving because of disease and starvation. They thought it was doomsday. I saw the same thing happen at home.
Yeah, this is a ghost town. Obviously, they wanted to get out of here. Pretty freaking obvious.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
If they burned their crops and ran out of food, then they probably ate the horses.
That is a good, legit point. So they became cannibals of horses. Or probably pigs. So this was... New Eden Town. This just feels like a cult. Feels like a cult area. Or something from the Pilgrim days.
Let's find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Yeah, I mean, the objective markers tell me to where the bloody heck he is.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
A pretty word for a set of shackles.
I'm sure folk here are just as open-minded as Charles.
Huh. Area of X... Oh, okay. Seems to... Well, I definitely see the elements of Life is Strange. And good on them. Don't Knock can get away with doing different IPs because they have a plethora of it. And I'm excited at the new game that they're doing too. It's like Life is Strange.
This
Well,
must be the inn.
yeah, before we do the major story point, I just kind of want to explore first. I mean, why else would they give us this kind of freedom to explore the open world to a degree? Yeah, I do appreciate, and it's on my radar. It's not something that I'm like, oh, I had to buy this on day one, but their newest game. It did look unique, and I actually liked the trailer, and I liked the kind of reception it's getting. I don't know what everyone's opinion on that is, but I kind of like the mature take that they're taking with this. I'm not saying that Life is Strange wasn't dark when it needed to be, but I feel like their new game is actually going to be dark. And to be mature. I think it's gonna, well, I can't say it'll kill it, but I think it will do well. But you never know. It could end up sucking. These days, you don't know when the game is going to be, like, legit, really solid, like Baldur's Gate 3, or if it's actually going to just be a letdown, like Cyberpunk 2077 when it first came out. Well, I guess we can't kick Cyber 2077 like a dead horse, because they redeemed themselves. Hey, who the heck are you? I thought this was a ghost town.
You'll be the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Antea Duarte. This fellow here is Red McGrath.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The minister said you'd have questions. Well?
Well, where's the inn?
Could you point us to the tavern? We're expected.
The King's Arms. I'll not point it out to you as I disapprove of drinking. It's the large building, next to the gallows.
Okay, well, you seem like a friendly sort.
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy for Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm, some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Oh, you seem like a friendly chap.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
A little bit sassy too. I was kind of expecting a ghost town, and nobody here, but... Oh, how wrong I was. I was kind of enjoying the peace and quiet. And I guess Red's sassy humor. At least you can sprint fast. That's very much appreciated. I'm sure there's a reason for that. Huh.
Get out of my way.
Well, piss off, you wanker. I don't know what's your... Get the feeling I'm not welcome here. Okay, warning. The docks are closed for sabotage by fire. All trade to Boston, Marblehead, Salem, etc. is cut until the saboteur is caught. Well, good to know. A piece of 8. That's new. Am I getting tired? Not really. But if it seems like I'm like, hey, I gotta take a break, then I'll take a break. But I would at least finish the next game 2 videos. But this one, it might be 1 video, depending on how fast we can get done with this. Because this is a demo, so I'm just glad I'm putting extra time in this one. I'm just glad there's a free trial. Did not know there was going to be a free trial for this game, but here we are.
No fire starts on its own. Not in this cold.
Something must have given it a helping hand.
Reading again. Alright, time to practice my reading skill. Here we go. Okay, so New Eden Town Harbor Dockage. March 1694. On the 3rd, Plaza of London, Liverpool, David East. 14th, Blessing, Boston, William Warlicka Sorry. Or is it Sorry? 27th, Mary, Boston, Barry Andrews. Or Andrews? And I'm just gonna kind of speed through it. Here's the dates. There we go. Just gonna kind of speed through this. And here we go. It's just kind of backstory. I don't think we need to kind of like read through this. I only will read through the letters. Thought I could go down. I guess this is where we're stopping. Oh, it's that prick with the hat. Or maybe it's just some other guy. I think we're at the end. Nope, nope, we are not. Oh yeah. Is this kind of considered a gallows or execution? Looks like a pretty much execution. Oh. Ha 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 ha. I think we thoroughly explored this ghost town, or I guess we like to call this pilgrim area. There's no icon. Well, this is the only area, and plus the ejected marker is saying to go this way, but let's just go over here, just to be sure. Because I'm curious. Ha 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 ha. Oh, guess we could save the game. Sure. Ah, good old-fashioned manual saving. I'll take it. And of course it's blocked. But it looks like we could add... Oh, hold on. This part of town is closed by the governor's decree. Isn't it always? That's just the developer saying that we are not going to give you this area until you get the full game. You're buying it at full price. Or a deal if we get you a deal. No. Imagine Don't Nod would actually be appreciated for this type of open world. Alright, cutscene time.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is cold, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
Serving woman?
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you.
Yeah,
Sirs,
dick.
madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I
Keep
assumed...
digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thickskin Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us?
Why is Charles not here?
Okay, time to explain, everybody.
Sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility.
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now.
What the hell are you talking
You
about?
lot do what you want. I intend living.
What the hell are they talking
The
about?
esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. Rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. We feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion. The pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed, it distresses me yet further to tell you that we do not know what so tragically cost him his life.
Oh, dialogue choices. Well, wait, not too surprising. Okay. What happened to him?
What do you think happened?
I could guess, to little use. It is evident, however, that Charles's unexpected death is linked to his investigation of the curse. In the minister's absence, I try, in all humility, to protect us all, body and soul, from our ongoing peril. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home, and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
Alright. Well, why is this town so empty?
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
So where did they go?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the path through the dark woods offers salvation. I do not. I believe we must stand our ground.
Will they return?
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation quickly, the community of New Eden shall be broken, perhaps forever.
Oh, that sounds that sounds bad.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem. Which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his Banishers lift the curse.
Huh. Heroic work all around.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Sounds like a lot of desperation here.
What can you tell me about the curse?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. and death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part.
What is
This
that?
never-ending
Oh.
winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
Okay, so what caused it?
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The Abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out. Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes. Our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
For Charles, even though we didn't get to know him.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
Seems simple enough. Yeah, but you are still a racist, dude. You just kind of say, hey, you're a servant girl. And I was like, oh, wait, hold on. I was like, oh, okay. And I like read just kind of saying that, hey, she's my boss. And I was like, damn right she is. I was completely okay with that. Okay. As announced, at the last town hall meeting, I hereby close the King's Arm Tavern, leaving the key to the selection. There shall be no ale nor drunk until the curse is lifted and I return. Okay, the storerooms are locked, and so are the bedroom. God bless. Charity, and there we go. So this is pretty much pretty bad curse. Like as bad as Jujutsu Kaisen, or is it just like a horrible curse like The Conjuring? But curses are horrible all around. I mean, come on, it's a curse. What do you expect? Well, going up. How much time have we done? 43 minutes. It sounds about right.
Governor?
How may I be of service to you?
Hey, this is kind of like motion is like Mass Effect. Same as the dialogue choices.
I'll go now.
I'll still be here if you need me.
But the voice acting is great across the board. For a cast of unknowns, including Antea and Red, yeah, the voice acting is great across the board. No complaints.
Damn it, Charles. Those accursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
No. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
These people are helpless.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
I do like that we have dialogue. It kind of gets you more invested with these two characters, these two lovers in a sense. But yeah, it gets you invested. Like, hey, it just feels like this story is going to actually be satisfying because of the dialogue choices.
Thick skin, right? We're sorry to disturb you.
It'll take more than you to disturb me. What do you want?
Justice! Anyway. Do you intend to leave?
I take it you intend to leave town.
Bloody right I do. New Eden is dying and anyone who stays is dead or deranged.
You're leaving alone?
Will you go alone?
I'll take my sister and anyone else who wishes. You may come too if you wish. You look like you can handle yourself.
There's no help at all?
There's no hope for New Eden then?
Not till the weather changes, and it don't look like changing.
Huh. A woman of few words, but okay. Well, at least she's straight to the point.
What's your role here, if you don't mind me asking?
Lately, I do what needs doing when no one else will, weakened as they are by comfort and the curse. In normal times, I hunt. Now, though, it's cold enough to freeze the nankies off an horse, and the game rots as quick as you can get it home. You can't eat a ghost, can't skin it, can't sell it, so what would be the use?
I mean, there are ghosts. I mean, if you could sell the flesh of a ghost, I'd be legit surprised. About the curse.
So, the curse. What do you think is going on?
I think nothing much about it. I think folk sickened and the crops failed. I think folk went mad, and I know we found the Reverend dead.
What of the governor? Anything I should know?
That useless clackwagger. With Davenport dead, godly folk look to be led. Fairfax Askell couldn't be happier. I pity he'll get 'em all killed.
What of the captain?
Now there's a man of worth. Without Saul Pennington, there'd be no town left at all. These last months have been hard on him. I hope his mettle holds. If I had my way, he'd be coming with us. I don't give a rat's knacks for loyalty, but the captain does.
You seem there is whole high regard for this captain.
Well then, thank you for your help.
Aye.
Ah,
We
she's a
should go
chatty
to
prick.
Esther.
I think the governor said their house stood above the docks.
What's that other person? I thought there was another person here. Oh yeah, the other guy. Well, wherever he is.
I must take a moment by myself.
Well, go
Excuse
for
me.
Yeah, good for you. Ah, there you are. Not hard to find you.
So, you're done listening to Fairfax's prattling. That man turns a pretty phrase, and does so to the exclusion of all else.
So what's your deal?
Tell me, Captain, what does your rank signify? Militia?
I maintain the train band. I also anticipate threat. Natives, brigands, the French and other monsters. The curse, though, that's a whole different kettle of shite. Not even poor Davenport saw that one coming.
Thickskin fears you may give up. Will you?
I do not give up. But think on this. If the curse is God's punishment, should we not surrender? Thickskin's view is enviably simple.
Huh.
Tell me about Thickskin.
I wish my men had half her temper. They'd be warriors and survivors all.
Do you fear God's punishment?
Don't you?
Yeah, no. He's legit. I get that.
Any thoughts on the origins of the curse?
None useful. I'm a military man. I'm no dark artist.
I'll take that as a gentle jab. You don't believe in my work.
I can tell you're a woman of talent and capability. I respect that. The rest of it, that's your remit, not mine. Me? I'm the old guard. You and your Scots greenhorn, you're the hope. You'd best prevail.
Guess that's it.
We'll be back.
I'll be here. Unless I'm not.
Well, I guess you won't be here. Alright, time to press the plot. I was kind of getting relaxed. I was like, oh, time to wake myself up. Cutscene time.
Antea. Red. Come in.
I'm very curious about what this curse looks like. Just to kind of like kill Charles like this.
I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Oh, jeez.
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Oh, that's depressing.
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse?
Yeah?
It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Man, this make it sound like this Charles guy was pretty freaking great.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well-read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.